Welcome back, and thanks for joining me for the second part of this walkthrough. In this video, we're starting with the 5th mission of Double Dragon 2. I'm going to continue all the way until probably somewhere in the 7th. And the 5th mission, at least for me, was the hardest to master because, wow, that was really easy. Because most of it involves dying instantly, and doing that very often. Take the river to the right. I've probably died there more times than the average person who'd play this game would die altogether. And the reason being is the fact that there's 2 different paths, and there's 2 different ways of getting across those paths. The best way across the river is by lining yourself up against the back wall with the ladder, and then jumping across. It'll line you up perfectly with it, and then all you have to do is time your jumps correctly in order to make it across. And don't bother with the top path. It's harder and more complicated than is necessary. And here's some information for you. The enemies you see now are normally connected with the ones that are up the vine that throw the flares, but they're not. And I found that out by getting a net to the face. After you defeat the guys with the flares, it's best just to stay away from the door. Even though it does make for faster kills, it could end with you losing quite a few lives by being chucked off the side of the edge. If you can, you should try to get around him, because it's easier to knock him off the other side and it takes away the risk of dying too. Now, normally, no matter how bad I played, no matter how many lives I lost, I could normally make it up this train on my first try, and I've been doing that for the last 10 years. Normally, this was the pride factor of my skill in this game, but as you can see, I'm definitely not going to get that this time. And the best way to climb the train is stay as far right as you're climbing the steam ducts. And if necessary, use them hitting you to your advantage. When finding Arnold Schwarzenegger here, you can easily use the train to your advantage. Just simply jump on one of the wheels and he'll have to jump up and you can easily hit him every time for an easy, but yet unfulfilling kill. Here, timing and practice is the best way to get to this one. Just follow the patterns of the moving platforms, and you should be able to pass this and the next obstacle. And here, the easiest way to kill all the enemies is simply stand in the middle and spin kick whenever they get up there. I walk all the way to the ledge to reveal everything, so that when I get on top of the platforms there's no guesswork. And the trick to this one is, when you jump on your first smaller platform, you take a step to the right. That gives you enough room to land on the next platform. For this guy, you really just want to hit him off from the spikes just so you save yourself some trouble. And now I'm about to get stuck on the corner, which has never happened to me before this review. And I've always been afraid of what might happen if I ever got caught, but this has now shown me it does not look good. So please enjoy the next couple of minutes of me losing all my lives. And now we have another platforming room in which we have to balance ourselves on spinning cogs. The only difficult ones are the top two. Basically, all you have to do is step on them right when they're done spinning and then jump right back off. And apparently I can't do that either, so let's see how long it takes for me to actually get this. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. Please come back and see if I can beat this game with only 2 lives.